Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Kenyans are set for another season of more taxation pain as the government starts implementing the International Monetary Fund backed revenue measures that are expected to yield an additional of 806 billion Kenyan shillings over the next 3 good years. This comes at a time of elevated inflation and subdued economic activity, which, when you look at even the way things are, this has already made it hard for Kenya Kwanza administration to bring it new taxes and levies without any kind of opposition. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video for the first time and you have not liked this video, please ensure you like this video. When you like this video, you give me power, you support the work of this channel, and of course you are going to be recommended in YouTube platform. So consider liking this video. And of course, for the first time visiting this channel, consider subscribing. Again, like the video, give your opinion at the comment section below, and don't forget to share this video. As IMF's bitter pill for taxpayers is going to hit hard Kenyans, as already Kenya Kwanza government is confused towards their own taxation measures they are now adopting, and what you're being told is that Kenyans are going to have that another pain, another serious pain, as already the government of Kenya Kwanza, they're now coming out to start implementing the International Monetary Fund, IMF, their baked revenue measures, as what you're being told is that the Kenya Kwanza, they're not going to use what they have, or rather their policies. They're going to use the policies, measures, directions, and also the principles of the IMF. I want to ask you a simple question, and I'm requesting you the humble heart. Give your answer at the comment section below. Which country, ni nchi gani, imewahi endelea with the IMF and World Bank measures? You just tell me one. One country that has succeeded, has already succeeded, and now the country has developed because of IMF. Because of IMF. Because these people have their interest. You want to tell me they don't have interest? They have their interest. And their interest is they must do business and make profit. And that is why their interest is so high than even when you look at it is better, the way William Ruto came out many times saying that you want to depend on the taxation. But the problem with William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza is number one. They are telling you they are not borrowing. They are high taxing you so that they can depend on taxation. Just this morning, IMF has come out to approve 150 billion Kenyan shillings loan to Kenya. How many times William Ruto has come out to borrow money? How many times? William Ruto borrowed in US, he borrowed in Germany, Ruto borrowed now in IMF, World Bank. At the same time, you are being told they don't want to borrow. That is why they are taxing you. Now, my problem lies on my argument like this. If William Ruto is expecting to develop this country with IMF measures, that is International Monetary Fund, with this kind of baked measures to make him develop, mark my word today, even I may not know everything, but mark my words today, William Ruto is not going to develop this country with IMF and World Bank. Remember that. Because yes, policies are going to be there, measures are going to be there, but how are this, or rather, how are they going to develop this country with measures that is seriously damaging the economy of the Republic of Kenya? And that is why, as we speak, William Ruto has not come out officially to tell Kenyans what they are doing with the money they are collecting as taxes, and what is this project they're doing with the money they are borrowing. Because for me, IMF is simply a very dangerous disease and virus. And if truly a country wants to develop, but you follow the principles and measures of IMF and World Bank, take it to the bank, you are not going to succeed. And if you're man enough and you have an idea how other countries has developed because of IMF and World Bank, comment at the comment section below. Because I've tried my best to do a research. Which country developed because of IMF? I've not seen any. I've not seen any. So we've been told that even a school child knows that raising tax rates and introducing new ones will result in this. Why are they telling us what we told them a year ago? That is it. At the same time, why is it that William Ruto is coming out to tell Kenyans, I have a solution, I have my ideas, I have my agendas on how I'm going to develop this country with taxes and also the plans that I have. But William Ruto is using the IMF and World Bank measures to show you that he's seriously working, but nothing is doing. Nothing is doing. He's doing nothing completely. The same man came out saying, he said very clear, that his government was not going to borrow. Why are you borrowing? Why are you borrowing? That is the question. Why are you high-taxing Kenyans? At the same time, you're borrowing. Because what I know, William Ruto was just speaking. And the promises he came out telling Kenya, in fact, he was so eloquent and robust on how he was going to ensure that his government was not going to borrow. What happened? Do you know that William Ruto is almost hitting 5 trillion Kenyan shillings? 5 trillion. The other time it was 3 point something trillion Kenyan shillings. Now we are heading to 5 trillion. William Ruto alone, in just this one period, 1 year, and he is now at 4 trillion. At the same time, anakopa. At the same time, taxes is equal juu. Do you think that the motive of William Ruto to come out and adopt the IMF measures and principles are going to make, or rather is going to make, Kenya to develop? I don't think. What the IMF is going to do is going to ensure that taxes are so high so that no investor is going to come in the country. No one is going to sustain the baked measures of IMF. No. So for that it is having an indication that if truly William Ruto wants to change this country, if William truly wants to change this country, he must come out to move out from this IMF and World Bank. Let him come out, use other institutions to strengthen the country. And the country is going to be strengthened economically if William Ruto is going to adopt his own principles that is going to be adoptive and is going to change the narrative of economic stability. But it's not going to be so. At the same time, William Ruto has adopted the narrative, rhetoric stories of IMF and World Bank. So as we speak, they are being given more loan. At the same time, they are being told on what to do with that money. I gave you explanation here. How can someone borrow your money, then he's coming out to tell you on how to use? How is the business? You know? Umeenda kuomba 100. Wewe unajua uko na shida fulani. Umeenda kumwambia nisaidie 100, nitakurudishia kesho. Then yeye anakuja kuambia nunua hii sukuma, nunua hii nyanya, hata vitu huko kwa unataka. Then the priority is going to deviate. Then what you are going to do, you're finding yourself umenunua vitu yenye utaki, nafanya vitu zingine hukutaka na hiyo pesa, then at the end of the time you need to pay that money. After paying that money, what you do is there's nothing you've benefited from that money. The same to Kenya. IMF inatupea pesa, wanakuja wanatuambia vile wanatumia, at the same time we are losing it. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.